Hi, it's Matthew from Appointment Reminder. Today I'm going to give you a tutorial on how you can use Appointment Reminder to send multiple reminders for a single appointment within Google Calendar. For example, you might want to send a reminder to your clients 24 hours before the appointment and then 1 hour before the appointment. So let's jump in and I'll show you how this is set up. So first thing to do is to log into Appointment Reminder. Once you're logged in, you'll end up on the calendar screen. The first thing to do is go to Account Settings, click on Sequences on the left, click Create New Sequence, and give the sequence a name. So in this case we're going to say 1 day before / 1 hour before. And then there's a checkbox here that says stop sending reminders once a reply is received. If you tick this and a customer replies to a reminder, then the next reminders will not get sent. So this is good if you don't want to annoy your customers too much. And then click active if it's active, which it is. Okay, and now we need to set up the steps. So in this case we've got 2 steps. So the first step is we want to send an SMS reminder 24 hours before the appointment. So we use the drop down arrow, select what type of reminder we want to send. So we have the choices of email, SMS or voice. In this case we're going to choose SMS. We want it to go 1 hour before the appointment and we click create. And then we want to add in a second step. So we click add new step down here at the bottom. And again we want to choose an SMS reminder and we want it to go 1 hour before the appointment and we click save. If we wanted to add another step, and say we wanted the reminder to go out at a custom time, we can check the checkbox on the right here that says send at a custom time. This will allow us to send at a specific time. So for instance, we might want to send it 1 day before the appointment at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. But we don't want to do that in this case, so let's just cancel this and we'll scroll back to the top and we'll go to sequences. And we can see here that our sequence has been set up. If we click on edit, we can just check to make sure that it's set up correctly. At the top of each box, it'll read out what's going to happen with the reminder. So in this case, it says send an SMS reminder 1 day before the appointment between the start of the day and the end of the day. And then the second one says send an SMS reminder 1 hour before the appointment. So that looks all correct. The next thing to do is jump over to our schedules, and we've got one schedule or one calendar set up, and this is linked to a Google, as you can tell from the Google in brackets. If we click on edit, scroll down to the bottom here and it says how many hours before the appointment should we send the reminder. In this case we want to choose a sequence, and then we want to choose the sequence that we created in the previous step. If we click on save, and we're done then. So the next thing to do is hop over to Google Calendar. We're actually all set up now. There's nothing else we need to do. But just to show you that it's working, we're going to create a reminder for tomorrow at 9 a.m. And we are going to put in the phone number, and we're going to put my name. And we're going to click on create. Now if we jump back over to appointment reminder, so if we go back to the calendar, you'll be able to see that the appointment here has been set up, and if we click on it we can see that the when to send the reminder has been set to 1 day before, 1 hour before, and that's all there is to it. If you want to set up multiple sequences for different calendars, then obviously you just need to repeat the process. So go back to account settings, click on sequences, create a different sequence and then assign it to a different calendar. And you can have different sequences for multiple calendars. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me at matthew@appointmentreminder.co.nz. Thank you.